Hello, my beautiful stars out there, earth, air, fire, and water. I hope everyone has been staying prayed up, blessed up, and high-fiving. And yes, 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 it is a beautiful, 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 nice night out here in Rainchild's Corners. And so, I hope everyone has been doing great. You know the routine. I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to cleanse my hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. And I'm going to go on ahead and clear for some communication to come through clearly. Thank you. And I'm going to go on ahead and ring this bell, knock out any kind of negative energy, because your girl has been out and about on your behalf and mine. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, so everyone's been having a great time and been doing good and staying on their paths. Alright, so I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to introduce you all to my ancestors. These are just some of my ancestors, of course. And this is Archibald, and this is Nora, and these are all her beautiful children. And this was my grandmother's greats. And so, yes, this is a very old picture, and I'm lucky to be able to have it. So I went on ahead and made me a, more newer copy because the other one's getting kind of old. And so what I'm going to be doing tonight, I'm going to be doing an end of the year type of reading. And I'm going to go on ahead and get centered here. Give me 1 second. Thank you. And I'm going to be using my tarot card deck that I had created. And this is the Rainchild's Oracle. And you can find these cards, if you happen to like these, in the link that will be below. Nothing but the highest light, God Almighty, archangels, ancestors. Evil is never welcome here. Thank you. And so I'm just going to pull a few cards. And like I said, this is going to be the end of the year type of reading. And I'm going to also be using my end of the year holiday friends or foe to go along with these. Thank you. Alright, so we have 6 cards out here, and usually what I do, I usually go on ahead and tell you the cards, but I'm pretty sure you can see these a little bit. I'm going to go on ahead and pull from the Friends and Foe end of the year holiday edition. Thank you, Spirit. And then I will show you all the cards together at once, just to speed up the reading. Nothing but the highest light, God Almighty, archangels, ancestors. Evil is never welcome here. Thank you. All right. And so this is what Spirit wants you to know. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles. You're looking back, you're looking on, the fruits of your labor. And then what came along with this is we are here to help you. Your ancestors are letting you know they're here to help you. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Someone's holding, heavy weight, some type of heavy weight. And it seems like, you're being heavy weighted, about something about false prophets. Maybe you've been listening to someone and then maybe you realize, it was, something wrong that you might have heard. And then we also have the Queen of Wands. And with the Queen of Wands here, we have give and take. So possibly you might be, come in encounter with some type of fire sign. Could be male or female. Someone that you might be having a give and take with. Even give and take, 50-50. And then maybe perhaps you might have been feeling, out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. But yet you shouldn't be feeling that way, because from what I see here, it looks like, possibly with this give and take here, there's no need to feel like you're out in the cold, because you possibly might be having some type of engagement coming through in 2022. Yeah, because you have this give and take here. And this is going to probably be a fire sign, or you could be a fire sign. You know what I'm saying? Or it could just be in, the person's chart. And there's no need to be feeling heavy about something that you might have came in contact with, And then you have the Wheel of Fortune here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it says you are what you eat. Be good to yourself. Yeah, because, with the Wheel of Fortune here, anything can be up and down, So basically this might be a pre-warning, just take heed with this. Possibly watching out for what you're eating. Think about what you're putting in your body. Because you could be in the best of health today and maybe tomorrow you may not be so much in great health. Just watch your intake and what you've been putting in your body, what you're eating. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. And see, she's got the broken chains back here. She's guarded. She's holding that sword. You know what I'm saying? She's standing her ground. And this is an air sign. And it says everyone is chosen, though they don't choose to be. So, what this is telling me right here, perhaps you're an air sign, or maybe you might know an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And maybe it's someone, who, everyone is born, chosen. And then maybe you might have just cut someone off, by being an air sign, or maybe just having that in your chart because you don't want to be involved with people, who don't choose to be chosen and walking that walk and talking that walk, the same language that you're in. You know what I'm saying? All right. And then we have, we are here, to help you, meaning your ancestors, they're always here. They're always around to help you. You got this Seven of Pentacles right here. You're looking at your fruits, whatever you're building, fruits of your labor, looking at the growth of things. And your ancestors and your guides are letting you know that they're here, to help you, to help guide you in every way. And, you might have been heavy-hearted about a couple of things, and maybe, you possibly might have been, listening to something or someone and and maybe something just clicked in your head and whatever. And then it says right here, stay away from false prophets. So, stay away from false prophets. If you feel like somebody's a false prophet, stay away from them. But, you have the give and take coming through. And it looks like you have all sorts of, great things coming through, regardless if you felt like, you've been left out in the cold and, being a little sour-hearted about a couple of things. Maybe you might have been listening to a different type of person or a false prophet, and maybe they was telling you something that was going to come to fruition or come forth, probably like within the next couple of days, or maybe the next couple of weeks, or it never did come to pass, or maybe it might have been some years, you know what I'm saying, and you was looking forward to that. But you have to go based on divine time and order. Don't basically, when someone tells you, oh, well, you're going to be a millionaire by tomorrow, or your husband's walking into your life by tomorrow, you can have faith in that. You can always have faith in that. But then when it doesn't come forth, you know what I'm saying, don't be ungrateful and foolish about a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? And don't be foolish about it and get mad and get all upset or whatever. Stay away from them type of false prophets, and go, with yourself and go within, and you can manifest these things. Talk to your guides, and like I said, know things come in divine time and order. Nothing happens overnight, especially if you ain't done the work. You got to constantly be doing the work on yourself. It's a constant thing. Constant. All right. And so this is the thing that you need to be looking out for in 2022. Look out for ungrateful people. Look out for foolish people. And look out for plastic people. So technically, you just need to stay away from ungrateful, foolish, plastic people. Meaning, the false prophets. People who are ungrateful. When you give them things, they don't, give back. You know what I'm saying? People who are foolish. People who tell you things that just don't make no kind of sense at all whatsoever. Telling you you're going to be a millionaire by tomorrow. And then this is what clarifies it. 777. So you need to look up the number 777. And I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to pull some more cards. But when people tell you things and you got your hopes set on it to be happening like tomorrow or within 2 days or 3 days. And there are some people out here that can do stuff like that and tell you certain things and it comes to fruition. Not everybody is a false prophet, but you have to use your intuition, on what you're listening to. Someone tells you, an ex is coming back and it's been God knows how long. Child, let that mess go. Like I said, if a person's not communicating with you and someone is telling you, you're relying on someone else telling you something, don't ever rely just solely on what someone is telling you. If someone is calling you, if someone is checking up on you, if you've seen the person, if it's been a year, 2 years, even just a few months, child, no. You got to be like this. Line yourself for greatness. And this is what Spirit is telling you. Line yourself for greatness. When you show pure love to others, it shows. And be sure to show pure love to people at all times, not just during the holidays. And if you're in a negative thought about what I'm saying right here, I'm sorry. And if you're negative about, certain things, just pull yourself out of it, because we have 444 here. That means everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. Everything don't always, if you think of things, don't be negative. No, 444 means everything's going to be okay. And if you're, constantly looking for things to be a certain way, everything don't never end up exactly the way you want it to all the time, but it will come, to fruition. Ancestors are here. Your ancestors are letting you know they're here. And I'm saying hello to my ancestors because I know they're here. Your ancestors are here. They will help you. They will help guide you. You got to ask them for, guidance. And always ask your angels. And, be sure to ask the Most High first and foremost, before anything. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm just going to pull a few more cards here and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Thank you. And like I said, this is the end of the year that's approaching, and this is just some little things that you might want to know. Thank you, Spirit. And if you've been desperately looking for a house or somewhere new to move, just know it is coming. It takes time. And that's just what I heard. And that's what I was told to tell someone here tonight. It takes time, but it will come. You have to look at yourself and how you was last year before last, and look at yourself today and look how far you've come, and be thankful for everything that you have and everything that's coming to your life. You got to show gratitude and be grateful, and just know, where you came from. You're no longer going to go back there, because you're doing the work. You're constantly working on yourself, and your ancestors, your angels, God Almighty, they're so proud of you. And don't ever forget that. Thank you, Spirit. And so I'm just going to be pulling a few cards. Thank you. All right, then we have the dark night of the soul. So someone here is possibly going through the dark night of the soul, or the dark night of the soul is just now uplifting. And then we have work for that trip. So you have to work. If you want the house, you want new things to come through, you got to work for it. The dark night of the soul is possibly lifting, and then you got to constantly work. Nothing's easy, nothing is given to us for free. We have to work on ourselves. And going through the dark night of the soul, that's working for it. And then we also have someone possibly is going to try to come through and lie to you for the holidays, so just be aware of that. Yeah, be aware of people lying to you for the holidays. If they've done it in the past, just be sure to listen to that. You don't have to keep going through things over and over and over and over again. You can just nip it in the bud and keep it pushing. All right, and then we have family from hell. So possibly, you might have some family members that you might need to just cut some cords on. Don't be just sitting around being negative about your family members. Either you heal the situation, get down to the nitty gritty, or you just snip it in the bud and cut it. Thank you, Spirit. You can love people from afar. Afar, a distance, however you want to look at it. Don't slip in the drip, hide in the sauce. So, just watch what you say. Keep your ideas and everything to yourself. When you're playing cards, you don't want to show the opposition, your hand. You know what I'm saying? Keep things to yourself. Especially if you're in creation mode. And I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to pull from the Archangel's God and Light Oracle. All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, be sure to look up 444. Don't be foolish, slipping in the drip, trying to hide your sauce, child. And give me 1 second here. Know your ancestors are here with you. Speak to them. If you don't have an altar set up, set them up a nice altar. And I'll probably do a video on that. All right, and so I'm going to be pulling from this Archangel's God and Light Oracle. Nothing but the highest light, God Almighty. Archangels, ancestors, evil is never welcome here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. And let's see what the archangels have to say. Thank you. All right, and so we got another 777 that came out. All right. Everything will come together in divine time and order. Just ask for guidance and receive. And this is what I was talking about earlier. And if you heard that little beat, that was confirmation. All right, 777, you are on the right path. All is well, and keep up the great work. Abundance and blessing is in your favor. Thank you, Spirit. 777, child. Be sure to look that up if you want to know more about the numbers. Abundance and blessing is in your favor. So everything is working out for you. All right. So yes, just know that 2022, I keep wanting to say 2020, it's going to be, a great year. Just keep on your path. Know that you're guided. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from them foolish, plastic, ungrateful people who take you for granted. Watch what you're, how you're treating yourself. Watch how you're eating. You might want to go for long walks, 15-minute walks, 10-minute walks. Hell, even 5-minute walks is great too. And, just get on, your little schedule. And also be sure to write down everything that you want to manifest, and wrap it up with some bay leaves and some sage and burn it, and just let it go on ahead and manifest. Or you can put it away and just don't even think about it anymore. All right. And so I'm gonna go on ahead and look at this card right here on the bottom. All right, it says eat and be happy, you are prosperous. So the end of the year, New Year's, honey, get them black eyed peas and them greens, and be sure to throw you some rice with that, child, and manifest you some coins. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Spirit. You can always, there's all kind of different ways you can manifest things. My grandmother, she used to always eat collard greens, black eyed peas, and rice. Always ate rice, black eyed peas, and collard greens, on New Year's Day. And she told me when I was little, when I asked her why she always ate that, she said, that's to bring in money. And Christmas is a King of Pentacles type of energy. I've talked about this before. Just because it's Christmas don't mean that's the only time once in a year that you have to talk to someone and be nice to someone, child. You do that more than one time a year. You do that all year long. You know what I'm saying? Because when you show pure love to others, it shows. You know what I'm saying? Don't just do it once a year or, once in a blue moon. You do it all year long. You know what I'm saying? And line yourself for greatness, because greatness is what's coming to you. When you line yourself up for greatness, that's what's coming, child. Everything comes in divine time and order. When you're, all them chakras and everything is lined up. And like I was telling y'all earlier in previous, earlier readings, I put links and stuff, down, and I'll also put some more where you can line up all 7 chakras at the same time, child. And, just be sure to do things that are for your highest good. Treat others well. Treat people how you want to be treated. That's the best way to just sum it up. Treat people how you would want to be treated. And be sure to give your girl a thumbs up. And I love you all. And I'll be putting links below. And I'm very excited about my new subscribers and all the beautiful comments. Thank you. Deuces. And I love you all.